No, it's all good, man. I'm keeping up, trying. Yeah, like some of my worlds I've just given up on so many times because I didn't have anybody to help me maintain a base. You know, once you got a good base, and once you got, like, I put bases for every, event, and then people, it's just like, can't do it all by yourself. Well, today I can only do like a 30-minute tour, but usually it's not my day. Yeah, usually it's not my. Yeah, it's like 6:30 p.m. where I'm at. What about you? Ah, no, perfect. Yeah, this is perfect, man. This is great. Mhm. Winter feast at the beginning. Yeah. Spider Queen Farm. You got everything, just about it. Mhm. Hmm. You. Mhm. Yeah, it takes forever. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to do all this stuff, and yeah, I'll be glad to help you out in the future. Yeah. Right. Right. That'd be good. Well, they just came out with a new character, but I don't think we're gonna get it yet. And then Hamlet's coming soon, a new. It's supposed to be. Yeah, I haven't. Mhm. Well, I don't know if we've gotten all of the events yet. Well, I haven't had a chance to show any of them, so I mean, I really haven't talked about them or done any of them. You know what I'm saying? Until I get players that could actually hang and do it, it's kind of pointless if I stream. So yeah, but yeah, Halloween's probably going to be our next event. So I don't know if they're going to do. Well, usually November they do the Year of the Gobbler. I mean, the Gobbler thing, but. Yeah, I think that's what happened to mine too, but I'm not sure. Because sometimes the updates. Well, if you want to, yeah, if you want to show it and all that, like I haven't even had a chance to do any of that kind of stuff yet in my stream, but I'd like to, but you know, I don't know if it's the time of day I'm streaming or what, but I get a lot of young people and some of them are really good gamers and some of them, you know, like they don't know it. Like if I haven't shown it in my stream, they don't know it yet, you know. Right? Right? Oh no. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, well, it's just like, well, I don't know about the time zone. Like, I stream normally Thursday through Saturday. No, excuse me, Wednesday through Saturday. I stream, like, 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because, you know, I'm in America, so that's our East Coast time zone. Well, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. I stream 3 hours a day, because, you know, like, even, go ahead. Uh-huh. Gotcha. 6 to 9, yeah. Well, well, the reason why I do 3 hours of stream is because, you know, like one season in autumn is 20 days, so that's 3 hours pretty much in real time. So I just keep, you know, like I keep all my streams at 3 hours, so that way I can at least get through one entire season. And of course, I know, you know, winter and spring and all that are shorter seasons, you know, that kind of thing. But well, on my server, right now I'm just trying to go through and show all the vanilla junk, so I don't really change any, you know, I keep everything vanilla right now until I can, you know, until I can, well, get you or somebody else that knows half of what they're doing. You know, I've just been kind of keep everything vanilla so I can just show the vanilla stuff, but that kind of thing. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense because it gives you more time when you're trying to do it by yourself. Right. Wow. Yeah. I know it takes a lot of. Well, I've just gotten so trolled and grief. Like, they burned down my base. You know, like I've just started. Like, you know, what you saw. Well, I don't know if you got to see. You know, by the time you left, a couple minutes later, I had 2 crock pots, a fridge, you know, and alchemy engine, and that was all within 4 days. And then they would just burn that down. So I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna roll it back. I don't want to lose those 4 days, even if it's the beginning of my 4 days. I just get so aggravated, you know. And they're being sneaky and they're trolling. Mhm. Right. Yeah. Exactly. See, you think a lot. See, you think exactly like I do about the game, and that's the way I break it down too. But it depends on if I'm in a public server, then I'm just gonna go straight for the crock pot with Wigfrid. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna waste. Right. Yeah, the mosaic. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, everybody has their strategy. Yeah, everybody has their strategy, and I don't knock anybody's strategy, you know, I mean, because it might be a little better than mine. Oh, yeah. Exactly. I did that yesterday happen, man. Like, I joined a server and I went around, I did your thing. Like, I do that sometimes where I uncover the edge of the map, you know. Well, before day 6, like, I found someone else's base. They had already, you know, built like a little small base at Pig King. So there was nobody else in the server. It was a public one. So I just jumped in and started using that base. Well, then the gamer came back and then we were able to, you know, fight. Well, we tried to fight Deerclops together, and then I was like, well, let's just go fight Klaus because I already had 3 keys, you know, so we just opened up one, and we didn't do very well because it was just the 2 of us, and they weren't a tank, so I just go in and just start tanking, but they're like trying to kite, and I'm like, no, just tank him, you know, but they have a different, you know, a different play style. Right? Exactly, yeah. You're like me, it's like, just take it. Yeah. But right. Exactly. And that's what I try to tell them, but they don't like. I mean, I think there's like 4 different play styles in the game. There's tank, support. Um, I can't remember what the other 2 are because I don't really play those styles. But you know, they either have to tank or they have to support a tank. You know, so if they don't help us, you know, then we can't really tank. You know, if there's only one tank, they have to support. You know. Right. Right, but I mean, when you're first starting out, you don't have all those great things, you know. When you're, and you know, if it's like day 20, I mean, you know, and you're fighting, because I'll start in winter sometimes, you know. Right. I know, sweet, nice, nice. No, oh, I got you. Exactly, yeah. I'll help you, man. It's just, you know. Like that's why I work. I mean, I don't really, you know, I don't really work, but you know, I do. I do like 2 days. I just take off from streaming because by that time I'm just like it's like Monday and Tuesday. I just don't stream usually unless you know there's bored. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, just having someone that knows what the heck I'm talking about when I say, "Hey, let's go do this," they're like, "What?" Right. And I can trust that you're gonna, that I can trust that you're gonna go do it. You're not gonna go, you know, just pick flowers. Oh, I'm just running around. I'm just kind of running around showing, you know, looking at all your junk. And then when I get done with this vid, you know, I'll post it and I don't know if I can. I'm trying to figure out how to do all this stuff because I'm a new streamer, I'm a new YouTuber, so I don't really know like all the little things yet. I'm trying to figure it all out, but I put your name in your description and I talk about what you're doing and I try to feature but I haven't even allowed. Right, exactly. Well, like I haven't even been able to put people's voices in my YouTube stream because they just curse and swear or play music that I don't want to pay royalties for. And it's like if you can't make a statement without every other word's a swear word, then that's just not my style. I mean, sometimes I get upset, but no, and that's fine. I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing when it slips out because you just got pwned. It's another reason when you're just running around, doing it for no reason. I don't mind if you. Well, like some swear words are in the game, like HEL and DAM. I mean, these words are in the game, so I don't care about that kind of crap. And the word crap is in the game too. So if it's in the game, I don't care. But if you're just swearing to swear, it's kind of pointless. You know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean, man. It's just sometimes it's just ridiculousness for no reason. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if it's a slip up, I mean, I make slip ups too, but it's another, just to do it. Right, right. That's different. Yeah, I mean, you're not. Yeah, I mean that's just my whole point. And other than that, I mean, it takes time to get to know people too. So that's why I generally I mean, I just leave it up to the person and how they act. Like I'll kick people if they don't know how to play, but they can always rejoin. I only ban griefers and trolls, that are doing it on purpose. Right. So you're just like me. That's hilarious. Cause I get so. Right. 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 Yeah, because like I get so mad when people join. Yeah, they join my. Yeah, exactly. They join my game. They pick all my flowers. They eat all my food, and then despawn with all my stuff in their pockets. And it's all the good stuff in their pockets. I'm like, what the heck? Exactly. Well, that's what I mean by picking all my flowers. I'm like, you jerk. You too, man. Alright, man. Sounds good. Well, I'm just going to walk around a few more minutes until, because it alerts me whenever the vid's over, and then I'm probably going to despawn, but I appreciate your tour, and I'll try to put in the description, your name and all that, and when I can figure out links and all that kind of stuff, and how to, do all that great stuff. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I apologize. I just, it's just, right, right. Mhm. Yeah, see, I haven't even gotten to show bundling wraps because I haven't even gotten to the point. It's sad, dude. I've been streaming for almost like 8 months, and I haven't even been able to show one base, like a mega base yet. It's just, oh man, it's just terrible. I'm getting, uh, dude, compared to what I've showed, this is a mega base. Yeah, it's still, yeah, right. Yeah, it would definitely help out, and that's, I mean, that's what I give everybody the chance to do, and I tell them, hey, yeah, but I mean, even every little bit helps, even if, you know, yeah, I was hoping we would get that new character by now, but we haven't gotten, no. Yeah, they're saying they'd have to rewrite the whole program, from the ground up, and I'm like, are you guys kidding me? You can't just patch it in? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it could be something you craft. Yeah. Gives you, yeah. Yeah, it aggravates me too, and then I'll just, I can just, well, because, you're good enough, just like me, we can just tear it down and rebuild it, but if it takes 5,000 tries to get it, but you want it to line up with your other base, like if you put one base here, like I tend to put one base here for one thing, like one farm, like a bunny farm like you have, or one of these, garden farms, and I just build whatever I can build around one flinger, and then I move to another zone, like my bunny farm, and that type of thing. Yeah, exactly, like in a zone, but you want your one zone to line up with your other zone, and then eventually, you want to connect them with roads or cobblestone roads, kind of like you have. But it just takes forever, and then once you get there, like you said, there's no geometric placing, then it all just cracks up, and it just, because if you're OCD or anal about it. Exactly. I see what you're saying. Ah, yes. And I think, I see what you're saying. Exactly. Right. hmm Yeah, sometimes I think everything should have a radius, when you start to build it. Sometimes it's like, but then again, what would the radius really be for? Like a wall? I mean, what would the radius do? Nothing. It wouldn't really tell you anything. But it would just it should be a line up radius. Mm-hmm. Exact. Well, too, well, like I think too, like say you're building a fire pit, it should tell you like what the radius of warmth is. It kind of shows you when it's lit up by the light, but to me it should just show you like, okay, before you place it, okay, this is where you're going to start to feel warmth, and sometimes you don't anyway until you right up next to it. But yeah, I just think it should. What is it? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like you can drop thermal stones. That's a good thing. I haven't thought about that. Like drop different thermal stones and then see. Right. Right. But then doesn't a thermal stone radiate heat to like a certain perimeter? Like somebody told me that we could drop the thermal stone. I haven't tested it, but somebody told me you could drop a thermal stone and then, you know, yeah, like you just said, like there's a perimeter that like multiple people can warm up from one stone when it's on the ground. But I don't know, I've never tested it. Yeah, like multiple people can just stand near it and then warm up without. Oh yeah. And like too, like I think whenever you like say you transform a Chester, I think that another Chester should spawn somewhere in the world, a regular one. That way you can get one of each kind of Chester, an icebox, shadow Chester, and